Hi Mal Pals and New Pals, today's video is all about my curly hair routine. Now I know that I have done several curly hair videos, like when I really tried hard to be a part of the curly girl hair community. My God, it was terrifying. And I don't know, the curly girl method is like a religion, so we're not doing that here. Today we use heat, today we use hair products. I don't know, they probably have silicone in them, you know, which actually helps seal the hair's cuticle and smooth your hair and protect it from heat, but you know, God forbid, we do what we want here. Make sure that you are washing and conditioning your hair before trying these next steps with your favorite shampoo and conditioner that just works for your curly hair. Today I used the Kerastase Curl Manifesto hairline. I'm gonna take you through how I apply my hair products when my hair is wet, how I dry my hair, and how I finish my style. All right, I just got out of the shower and lost a bunch more hair. Pretty cool. I like to start with really damp hair, not wet hair, but really damp hair, and I already have some dry spots. I go in with water that I put in a hairdresser's invisible oil bottle and use that last little bit. It makes it a little bit of a leave-in conditioner, but the majority of it's water. But for those of you who've been following me for a very long time, you know that this kind of gets thick at the bottom and it's really hard to get the rest out. So I just like to add water and create a little bit of a watered down leave-in conditioner with it. And it's great for curly hair days. Hair product that I like to use on wash day for my curly hair is the Kerastase Curl Manifesto Jelly Curl Contour. I like this because it's pretty lightweight and my hair is even thinner and finer than it was a week ago. I like to take this, about a pump and a half, pretty much does it for all of my hair. And because my hair is so fine and thin right now, I like to scrunch this in. I know some people recommend applying like a gel cream contour and just like combing it through all of your hair, but my hair is so thin right now that if I do that, it just kind of pulls the curl out of my hair. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do some finger curls in the front just to kind of help this along. And all you do is twist little sections and just scrunch them back into place. Do not separate your finger curls until your hair is like almost dry. If you do and you have finer hair, it'll kind of stretch the curl out too much. Also, this underneath part, especially since losing so much hair, this kind of will need a little extra help. Doing finger curls, it takes a little bit to get used to. It's easy to kind of knot up the hair if you go too fast or you grab too much. So if you feel like the sections you're grabbing might be a little too thick, go ahead and split it in half. And I find that that helps really prevent the tangling or the knotting. And I like to start twisting right at the scalp and just twist, scrunch back into place. Now is a step where I will either go do a household chore or apply the rest of my makeup, let my hair air dry as much as possible, and then I'm going to show you tips and tricks to polish off your curls that will help your curls last a few more days than they may have if you didn't do these next steps. Now that my hair is almost completely dry but not quite, I like to take my Dyson dryer. You do not have to have a Dyson to do this. Just get your blow dryer and get an attachment that fits your blow dryer. Get you a good diffuser attachment. This is life-changing. I start on low heat and I keep it on low heat for the majority of the time, and I also keep it on medium-ish airflow for most of the time. And I like to make sure that my hair is completely dry before any other type of styling, because I don't want to fry my hair. I don't want to have like surprise wet sections of my hair when I go to use my curling wand. That is not ideal. So that's why I like to let my hair air dry the majority of the way, just to make sure everything is nice and dry and won't be damaged when I go to curl it. So right at the very end, I turn my blow dryer down to completely cold, and then I also use the cold blast button, and I seal everything off with cold air and low airflow just to seal the cuticles, help maintain the shine, and finish drying my hair on absolute cold air. I finished diffusing my hair. Now, that step is not for everyone. Sometimes the front of my hair can be super curly and like that's where it curls the most, and the back will be kind of a little more frizzy straight. Today, the front is just like not giving me much, so I did a reel about this little hot tool that I purchased and that I freaking love ever since I tried it. It's the GHD Curve. It's the really thin barrel. I love this for touching up my curls. So as you can see, this part is just, she's not doing well today. So that's okay, she can have a little help. I'm just gonna wrap her around, and I like to do it a little looser since my curls have a little bit of a looser pattern. So I don't want it to be any more curly than the rest of my hair. I just want it to look like that section had the best curl day of its life. So by twisting it a little larger around the barrel, you're gonna get that pattern. Now you can curl it tighter and get an even curlier curl pattern if you want. I just like to go through and see like, she did okay, she did not. Give her some help. And I like to hold the sections on the barrel for just a few seconds, not too long, because then the curl can be a little too perfect. You can use any small barrel curling iron that you may have. You don't have to have this hot tool, the GHD Curve. I know it's pricey. I get a lot of use out of it. It doesn't damage your hair as much as some. There are some perks to paying more for a hot tool, especially. Another reason why I like to diffuse my hair is so my hair can be completely dry when I get to this step. I don't have time to wait 4 weeks to let my hair air dry to do something like this, a touch up like this. That's why I've always been pro heat on my curls, because I'm sorry, I don't have the time. I do not have the time. Okay, now I just like to separate these just a little bit, you know, just so they're not like complete ringlets and they go a little more with my curl pattern. The last step I like to do is take the Kerastase Curl Manifesto Refresh Absolute. This has ceramides, manuka honey. This is the second day curl refresher, but if I end up doing the hot tool step, I like to finish with this, but this is also great for refreshing your curls the next day or even throughout the day. It really works. It just kind of wakes your curls up, and then if you do a step like this, it kind of helps everything meld together so it doesn't look like you have a separate curl from your natural curls. So that is all I do to get my natural curls to be looking their best. I know I use very minimal product because that's I have to, because I have very minimal hair. Now, if you have thicker hair, you might want to go in with a finishing oil or something like that to seal the cuticle. If I did that, my hair would fall completely limp right now. If you guys enjoyed this updated version of my curly hair routine, I really feel like it's simple, quick, and it gets me out the door. I do not have time for a crazy curly hair routine, and I honestly don't know how anybody does. So I hope these tips were helpful. Try out these products. Let me know if you do try them, because I feel like out of all these years of having curly hair my whole life, the Kerastase Curl Manifesto line is my absolute favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
All right.